Hello everyone, this is KK Pankaj on your screen. Dear learners, today we will study about the topic tenses. We have studied in part 1 about simple present, simple past and simple future. In part 2 we have studied about present continuous, past continuous and future continuous. Dear learners, this is part 3. Today we will study about present perfect, past perfect, future perfect, present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous and future perfect continuous. Dear learners, I hope you have subscribed our channel. If you haven't yet subscribed our channel, please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to receive all the notifications. So let's start today's topic. Present perfect tense. Dear learners, this tense is used to indicate an action just completed in the immediate past. I repeat, it is used to indicate an action just completed in the immediate past. If your teacher asks you, have you completed your work? Then what will be your reply? Yes, I have completed my work. Means in immediate past you have completed your work. Some other examples. He has written a letter today. Teachers have taught. In this way, many examples on your own also you can write. This tense is also used to indicate that action began at some time in the past but is continuing up to the present time of speaking. Means the action began at some time in the past but is still continuing up to the present time of speaking. I have known him for a long time. Means I have known him for a long time. Means in the past it is started, means from the past that person is known to that particular person, and at the time of the speaking also he knew him very well. Present perfect tense affirmative sentences. Structure. First of all, as you know very well, subject, after that has or have. Has is used with singular nouns and pronouns, have with plural nouns and pronouns. After that, verbs, third form and object. Examples: he has completed his work. In this way, many examples you can write. I have done my work. They have given me a book. Negative sentences. In negative sentences, after auxiliary verbs has and have, you have to insert not, and after that verbs third form and object. Examples: he has not done his work, they have not received their books. Interrogative sentence. In the very beginning, it is known to you that there will be auxiliary verbs has or have. If subject is singular, in that case in the beginning the auxiliary verb will be has, and if subject is plural then you have to write auxiliary verb have first, and after that subject, then verbs, third form, object, and at last there will be a question mark. Has he given you a book? Have all the students read the poem? Now, past perfect tense. Dear learners, this tense is used to indicate that an action was completed at some point in the past before another action took place. We can say if two actions took place in the past. Listen it very carefully. If two actions took place in the past, the past perfect is used for the earlier action. Just see here, the patient had died. Means this is the earlier action. I repeat, if two actions took place in the past, the past perfect is used for earlier past action. And the simple past, this one, and the simple past is used for the later past action. Means in past perfect you will find two actions will take place or two actions took place in the past. Structure: subject will be there, after that had, then verbs, third form, object, and some examples are here. You can say, I had already completed my work. They had given me a book. Negative sentences: subject, after that had not, verbs third form, and object will be there. He had not denied before. He had never gone to Delhi before yesterday. They had not completed their work before I reached there. Past perfect tense, interrogative sentences. First of all, there will be auxiliary verb, had, after that subject, then verbs, third form, and object, and at last there will be a question mark. Had he done his work? Had your brother already decided to come with me? What did you do after he had gone? Future perfect tense. Dear learners, future perfect tense is used to describe an action that will be completed at a given point of time in future. Means that work will be completed in future at a given point of time. If someone asks you, when will you complete your work? So you may say that I shall have completed this work before evening. Okay, some examples are there. I shall have completed my work before evening. I shall have returned from market by that time. When will he will have gone before I reach home? In future perfect also you will find two actions will take place in future. Two actions will take place in future. In that case, what we have to do, future perfect tense is used this much, this portion. Future perfect tense is used for earlier future action, and present indefinite will be for the other action. Future perfect tense, affirmative sentences structure: subject, will have or shall have. Shall have will be used with I and we. Except I and we, with all the noun and pronouns, we will use will have. Verbs third form and object. He will have written a letter. I shall have reached college by 10 o'clock. Negative sentences: after will or shall there will be not, after that have will be there. Means between will, shall and have you have to use not. Boys will not have written letters. Again, just see this structure. First of all, subject will be there, after that will, shall, and then not will be there, after that have, verbs third form, and object. Boys will not have written letters. You will not have completed your work before I learn a poem. This portion, earlier future action in future perfect, and rest will be in the simple present. Present perfect continuous tense. Dear learners, present perfect continuous tense describes an action which began at some time in the past. I repeat, this tense describes an action which began at some time in the past and is still continuing. Means it is still in progress. They have been playing since morning. I have been operating mobile since 2 o'clock. Now you can see here since and for. About it we will discuss when there will be structures. Now, present perfect continuous tense affirmative sentences. First of all, subject will be there, then has been or have been. Has been will be used with singular nouns and pronouns. Have been will be used with plural nouns and pronouns. After that, verbs, first form and ing will be there. Then since. Since is used with point of time. Point of time you can say since Monday, since 2 o'clock, since Friday. And for is used for the period of time. Mind it, since is used with, since will be used with point of time and for with period of time. For you can say for 2 hours, for 3 days, in this way. Example, it has been raining since early morning. Early morning, point of time. Boys have been playing cricket since morning. Morning, point of time. I have been writing an essay for 3 hours. So 3 hours, 3 hours, it is point of time or period of time. Good, it is period of time. So since will be used with point of time and for will be used with period of time. Negative sentences. Subject has, have, after that not, then main verbs first form, ing, since and for, and after that time. The carpenter has not been repairing the furniture for 10 minutes. For 10 minutes. Period of time. They have not been playing chess for 2 hours. Present perfect continuous tense interrogative sentences. In the very beginning, question words. Question words, you can say why, when, where, how. These all are the question words. After that, there will be auxiliary verbs has or have, then subject, after that been, then main verbs first form, ing, since and for, plus time, and at last question. Some examples are there. Why have they been disturbing you for 2 hours? Why is here as question words. In second sentence, you will find there is no question word. It has started with the auxiliary verb. Has he been reading a book since morning? Past perfect continuous tense. Dear learners, this tense describes an action which began in the past and continued up to a certain point of time in the past. I repeat, this tense describes an action which began in the past and continued up to a certain point of time in the past. I had been playing cricket since 2 o'clock. They had been playing on the roof for 4 hours. Now I hope the use of since and for you are getting. Past perfect continuous tense affirmative sentences. Structure, first of all, subject will be there, then had been, main verbs first form, ing, object, after that since or for, time, and after that examples. Boys had been playing cricket since morning. Here one thing, it will be easy for you all, that if subject is singular, then also had been, if plural, then also had been will be there. Negative sentences, after had there will be not. Subject, then had not, after that been, then main verbs first form, plus ing, object, since, for, plus time. They had not been whistling for 5 minutes. Interrogative sentences. First of all, question word, then had, subject, after that been, main verbs first form, ing, object, since and for plus time. Why had he been laughing at him for 2 hours? These are examples. Now, future perfect continuous tense. This tense is used to describe an action that will be in progress even after a point of time in future. Means even after a point of time in future also it will be in progress. He will have been watching TV for an hour. Dear learners, it can be said that this tense is no longer in use nowadays. Future perfect continuous tense affirmative sentences. First of all, subject, will, shall, have. Subject, will, shall and have been. Main verb first form ing plus object, after that till and for and time. It will have been raining for 2 hours. He will have been reading a poem for 2 hours. Negative. After will and shall there will be not. Subject, will or shall, after that not, then have been, main verb first form ing, after that object, for, till and time. They will not have been playing chess for 2 hours. Interrogative sentences. In the very beginning, question word will be there, then will, shall, after that subject, then have been, main verb first form ing, object, till, for and time. Why will they have been working in the fields for 2 hours? So dear learners, we have studied today these all tenses. I hope, as in the previous videos I also told you that wherever you think these points are to be written, you must have a notebook with you, notebook and pen with you. You must write these all things, because when at a place when you will write these all structures and on your own you should try to write their examples. It will be easy for you and you will understand these all things in a better way. Here is an exercise, dear learners, you have to do it. Exercise, fill in the correct form of the verb given in the brackets. You can see he has do his work. So you have to use the correct form of the verb. Do is here. As you saw here, has. So it must be in your mind has. Has. This auxiliary verb we use in the tense present perfect, as he is singular and has is used. And wherever present perfect tense is there, then we use always verbs third form. What will be its correct? He has done his work. First example I told you, rest 4 examples you will do on your own. Thanks dear learners.